Hello everybody, welcome to Chinese Pod. I'm Joy.
And I'm Zhou.
In today's character mind map, we'll talk about the character rì, which means
sun, actually. And this can actually be still seen somehow in the character with a little bit of imagination, I guess. Because if you look at this like box kind of thing, this used to be a circle and the line in the middle used to be a point. So like a circle-y, shiny thing, which is the sun.
I think it kind of looks like a horizon, like the ocean. You have the sky and the ocean, and it's like a frame. So rì, we commonly know this right now as day. So we have different days of the week, and which day is 周日?
That would be Sunday.
Yeah, so it's like the day's day, Sunday, or the beginning of the week. Okay, so let's talk about more words that have rì inside. Okay, so 周日, that's Sunday. The other days are 周一, 二, 三, 四, 五, 六, as expected.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, sun.
Sun. So that could be the first day or the last day, depending on what part of the world you're from. Let me give you a sentence. 我周日要上班.
Oh, you have to work on Sunday?
Yeah,
I'm
12
so sorry
hours.
for you. What would you do if you don't have to work?
Exactly. I was going to say I would go out and... Actually, we should go out if I don't work on Sunday. 我周日不用上班. 我们出去玩吧.
So you don't have to work on Sunday. Let's go out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So the next one I have is 日出. This is a noun.
So sun and chu is to come out. So the sun comes out is probably sunrise.
Yes, exactly. 日出. So I can say 我们上山看日出.
Oh, let's do that on Sunday.
Yeah. Oh, but we have to get up so early to do that.
That's fine. So we will watch sunrise on Sunday.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. The next one, not sunrise, but sundown. That's 日落.
So luò is to fall down, to come down. And then yeah, sunfall, sunset.
Sunfall, sunset. 那我们一起看日出和日落.
Ooh, on one day?
That means we have to spend the entire day together.
Okay, I'm fine with that. So how would we say the whole sentence with all those together?
我们周日去山上看日出日落吧. Okay, so I have a few words for you where 日 represents day, and these three words have 日 in the beginning. The first one is 日期.
So qi would be a period in time. So a day period in time sounds very precise, very specific.
Which is a date.
Oh yeah, that is very specific.
So if I wanted to ask what the date was and have Joe fill in the answer, I might say, Joe, 今天的日期是...
今天是10月21号.
It's October 21st. Okay, so I know what today's 日期 is. Now the second word I have for you is 日记.
日记. Ji is to record something.
Or remember or record.
So a daily record?
Yes, exactly.
A diary.
Yes, 日记, a diary. 就你写日记吗?
不，我不写。
我不写日记. If you do write in your diary every day, you can say 我每天写日记.
I write in my diary every day.
Okay, so we have 日期, 日记. The next one is 日子.
So we know that zi is like a suffix to just make something a noun. So just the day, a day.
Exactly.
How's this different from date though?
日期 is specific, so we have our month and day. 日子, a day.
Just any day.
Yeah.
Okay, so what could we say here?
Usually when we talk about days, we might mention something special. 特别的日子.
Oh, like a special day.
So I can say, 10月21号是个特别的日子.
It's a special day because 是我的生日.
生日. Okay, so we move on to the next word where 日 is at the end. That's 生日. 生 is birth. So your birthday or your day that you're born. Birthday. So 10月21号是Joe的生日.
Yep.
If I wanted to ask you what date it is, I would say 你的生日是几月几号?
Ah, that's the same year and how that I just used in my answer, right? So which date or which month and which day?
Yeah, should be specific. Okay, so I have another one for you with 日 at the end. That's 平日.
Ping is flat, even, or normal. Normal day.
Normal day, as opposed to 假日.
假日 is the weekend days of the weekend, right? So that would be weekdays and weekend days.
Yeah, so my flat day or my normal day, 平日. 假 means holiday, 假日. So 我平日的时候都在上班.
So you always work on weekdays.
Or we can say 我们假日都在休息.
That's definitely preferable. Resting on the weekends.
Like a normal person.
Yeah.
Okay, what's another day that we look forward to that's not the weekend?
Probably other days that we are off from work, which would be national holidays.
Holidays, that's right. That's 节日. 节 is holiday or season. 日 is the day. 就你最喜欢什么节日?
Which holiday do I like best? 圣诞节.
Yes, Christmas. That's also my favorite.
Of course.
Festivities. They don't celebrate it much in China.
No.
That's something I missed about the West.
True. I've been missing out on Christmas for a while now.
Oh, 我们都喜欢圣诞节。圣诞节是我们最喜欢的节日。
So now we know that 日 means sun or day. And we can actually find this character in a country name as well. And this is because this country called itself once the origin of the sun.
Ah, Japan. I love Japan. The land of the sun. So you can actually find this sun on the bills and also on the flag as well.
True.
You have a story about Japan.
I've actually lived in Japan before.
You've lived there for how long?
For roughly a year.
就以前住在日本. So I'm guessing you speak Japanese?
I do speak Japanese. It's a bit rusty now, but I do speak it, yeah.
So you can say 旧的日文没有以前那么好.
Yep, my Japanese is not as good as it used to be.
It's okay. Language is a skill. You can get it back.
True, and it actually does come back whenever I travel there for a longer period of time.
Now I really want to go. My favorite part about Japan is the food. And for that, we have to go to those Japanese restaurants.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I've got a word for you. 日式.
Ah, this is 式 style. So this together is Japanese style then.
Yep. And Japanese style restaurants, that would be 日式餐厅.
Oh, I miss the food.
Me too. 我常常去日式餐厅.
So you often go to Japanese restaurants. You mean in Japan or generally speaking?
Generally speaking.
Today we have discussed the character mind map for 日, which can mean sun or day and can refer to Japan as well. So we have prepared a little situation where we can use some of those words we have learned today.
今天是特别的日子.
It's a special day today. I know. 今天是你的生日.
我们要去哪儿?
去日本.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
去做什么?
看日落.
So romantic. 我们要去日本看日落.
We're going to Japan to watch the sunset.
Unfortunately, I have a word for this scenario. 这是个白日梦.
It's just a daydream, so I think we'll just end up in a Japanese restaurant instead.
Okay, that's not a bad idea. 我们去日式餐厅吃拉面吧.
For ramen. That's a good idea.
Okay, thank you for joining us today. If you know any other words with 日 in it, or you want to make some sentences, feel free to leave them down in the comments below. I'm Joy.
And I'm Joe.
下次见，拜拜。